Hi everyone, my name is Vess Rusev and this is episode 39 of the East Auckland Property Show. And I'm very excited about my today's guest. I've been following her career on TV screen and online for many years, and she's an inspiration for many who love interior design. She has worked as stylist, editor, and editorial director of home and fashion magazines for the last 20 years, setting her up as a creative director of Rock the House, her new project. Her love of interior design and renovation have led to hosting TV shows like The Block and Slice of Paradise, and she lives in leafy Birkenhead with her husband, 2 boys, and a Burmese cat. It's an absolute pleasure to have on the show today, Shelley Ferguson. Hi, Shelley.
Hello. I think that's the nicest, best welcome I've ever had. Thank you so much.
So, Shelley, I really, we were talking off camera. I really appreciate you taking the time to be on the show today. You're an idol.
You're so welcome. Look, I've got an extremely busy day of going out and going to meetings, and I've really had to squish this in. No, I'm sitting in my spare bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, who is in your bubble at the moment, and what is your daily routine while in lockdown?
Well, my bubble, I'm in Birkenhead. I'm lucky with where I live. I'm close to the city, but I'm right on the water here. So we've got lots of bush around us. So I've got my husband, Stephen, and my 2 little boys, Flynn and Jet. They're 7 and 8, and my cheeky little Burmese cat. And look, we're actually having a really lovely time. We're really enjoying this family time. Steve's usually really busy at work. He has big work days. And so for me, it's a bit of a treat, just having us all together. But then you're also heavy-hearted as well, aren't you, because of everything that's going on. It's a strange feeling. So we've tried to keep some routine, especially for the kids, although we did take advantage of the school holidays. Usually we try and get up and do some kind of exercise. Steve's training he's in the America's Cup, so he's in the garage doing full training that goes through to his trainer, so he can't really get away from it. But I'll try and do a walk, or I'm liking the Les Mills Pilates body balance class on live. And then the boys wake up probably around 7, give them brekkie, and then Steve's actually been going to take them to do some schoolwork while I work on my new little baby, Rock the House. Because I've just turned my phone off silent. I just about launched, this new business, and then this lockdown happened, and I thought, wow, okay, you've got to be really careful with a brand and a tone and a voice at this point.
Absolutely.
And then I thought, you know what, it's actually about home, and it's about creating positivity at home and making the most of where you live. So I thought, actually, I'm going to hit live. So I spend probably about 4 hours a day working and in and out with the kids. And then we have a delicious dinner, really yummy, warm, big dinner around the table, have some wine, talk about our day, jigsaws, movies. Yeah, that's about repeat. That's it every day.
So we're still in a lockdown. We'll probably find out a little bit more tonight or this afternoon. And we have limited movement, and we're not able to purchase renovation materials or home interior accessories. What are the best ways to improve our home while in lockdown?
Yeah, it's a really good question, and I think one a lot of people have been thinking about. I try and split it into 2 groups, and one is improving your home mentally for you. So it's difficult at the moment. The concept of home has changed. We're stuck. We can't where some of us don't have the money to renovate, we can't buy materials, and it can be quite disillusioning not feeling great about the spaces around you. I don't like it. I wish I could afford more. And so I think we have to work on the things we can change psychologically. My home connects me to a community, which may be online at the moment, but my home gives me shelter and protection. My home is where I'm with people I love, or pets that I love. My home gives me the space to be myself, and I can do what I want with it. So I think first off, really working on the psychological things you can do to make yourself feel good about your home without going, oh, it's perfect, and having to spend a lot of money. And then next up is the physical, the things you can do to change the look of your home. And my favorite exercise is to pretend you're at an open home and actually go outside, you know, with the family if you've got them, and walk down and look at the house and go, okay, yep, this is a potential house we're looking at to buy, and just look at everything that annoys you. All the little things, you know, the exterior, is there green? Is there mold? Are the windows not clean? Is the weeding not done? Just all of those little things presentation-wise. And I usually like to do it going through the whole house. I think all of us will find we've got a list of annoying things that never get done. I mean, I'm an interior designer and I have a list this long of stuff that doesn't get done. So we're trying to write all of that stuff down as we go through the house, sort of room by room, and make a bit of a list. And they're just really small, doable tasks. So organising, decluttering, I think, is one of the biggest things you can do right now. And the same when you're selling your home. When I renovated my place, I probably got rid of 30 to 40% of the contents of our house, because we'd moved over the years and we'd just accumulated, and it was just getting to me. I think when you have kids and more stuff comes in. So I would be really choose a day where you're feeling really decisive and declutter as much as possible. And then clean as well. Such a nice opportunity to have a deep clean. I'm also really liking setting zones up in the house to encourage different activities. So don't be scared to change furniture up. Our lifestyle now is inside. So, you know, furniture placement actually influences human behavior, which I think is such a cool thing. So if you've got a big modular couch, is there an end you can take off it, you know, to put at the top of a stairwell to make a reading zone? Or is there an occasional chair and a lamp you can take into your bedroom to make a little reading space? You know, is there a bookshelf you can turn into a bit of a rituals display of maybe a crystal and some incense and a candle if you like that kind of thing? So really thinking, what is important to me right now? What habits are important to me? And how can I create little spaces around them? We're together, but we also need space at home to be apart. Yeah. I'm also quite liking repurposing furniture. So I've had a couple of things. One of them was passed down to me, but it's dark brown. So I've quite enjoyed giving it a sand back. I've got some leftover paint in the garage. So, you know, I've kind of turned it into a really cool new dresser. And likewise, you know, little things around the house, chips in the wall, things that you can paint over or just touch up. Skirting boards that are dirty and chipped. So it's using things that you've got in the garage or lying around to improve your spaces.
Oh, awesome. That's really good advice. And hopefully we're gonna go to level 3 this week.
Yes. Yes. You think today?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be announced today.
Yeah. We have all the instructions how to deal with property and real estate in level 3, but I just want to see if it's going to be officially announced.
Yes, exactly.
And, I think it will be much better for the whole country, for the whole economy, if we get back to the new normal.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And I think level 3 was probably more restrictive than I thought, but I would rather do this early. And, you know, it's our local, everyone around you, these small businesses, big businesses, we're all affected. You know, most of us have lost income. I certainly have. Yeah. And so, you know, taking that long-term view of doing the hard things short-term wise, I think is the best call.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I did go, no school at level, no school. I mean, there's school, but it'll be essential. But I totally get that. But yeah, you get a bit like...
Especially you with 2 boys at home. Oh my gosh, probably it's...
Yeah, my husband made them a climbing wall in the garage. It's very cool. Oh. And he's got some big thick rope that he put through the steel beams. So they've got these, they're like little Tarzans. Yeah. Swinging ropes and climbing wall. And we've been doing lots of obstacle courses. Yeah. It's fun for them.
Oh, that's awesome. And could you please tell us a little bit more about your new project, Rock the House? Because probably it takes most of your time or most of your day.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
So I'm doing interior design, but then I come from a background of magazines
Yes.
and storytelling and telling stories through pictures and words. That's what I love to do. And I have missed it. So I thought, hang on, why not marry the two with a sort of a new brand? And it's got a website, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. And it basically, we photograph all the projects and the progress of them. And we really nerd out on the detail of interior design, renovating, and also a bit of real estate. So I think there's a whole lot of inspiration out there, but there's not that many people really honing in on what exact fabric creates a mid-century modern curtain, or what style of architrave is best for an Art Deco bungalow. So those are the things that I really love to nerd out on. So I'm really enjoying writing again. And I think at the moment, people are finding it hard to shop and discover things because there's so much choice. So I'm really aiming to narrow the choice down. So if you like a certain look, here's everything I used to create that space. Here's every piece of furniture, everything in that house. So basically just a sharing of information and beautiful inspirational pictures, and helping you to feel great about your spaces and make big or small changes to improve them.
So is it more in a blogging style? You write long blogs, or it's more pictures, or it's more video? What are you gonna?
I've actually just cracked straight into video because it's the biggest media right now, and it's the fastest growing and it's the most consumed. So basically a trick that I learned from my time in magazines was to write the story first and then cut the story up into your social posts, your Instagram story posts, cut it up into your video script, and create as many pieces of media off that one story. You'd be amazed how much you can get out of it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking the images and really analysing every theme I can get out of them, and sitting there and writing and then just chunking it down. That's the way I approach it. But definitely video. I've just got Adobe Rush on my system, and it's surprisingly easy. I was a bit daunted at first, but I'm having fun. It's great having this time to experiment. Yeah,
absolutely. And to learn new skills, right?
Yes, exactly. And to be creative at the moment with our homes. What do you like to do? Is it painting? Is it baking? Is it, learning a new skill about making video? Really allowing yourself the time to explore that.
Thank you. I really appreciate your time, Shelley, and
you're so welcome.
Thanks for all the advice and tips and tricks that you shared with us. And I would really love, probably in the near future, when we go back to normal, to do another catch up and talk about probably staging and what's the best way to present your home when you're selling.
Sure.
This is a constant topic conversation that I have with my clients or people who are considering selling, and I think that's probably one of the most important things to consider when you're selling.
Yeah, look, I always love to talk about it, so anytime, and I can't wait to get back to open homes. Let me be nosy again.
Thanks, Shelley. Thanks for the time, and wish you all the best. Talk soon.
So have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.